Hey guys, welcome back to Six Sister Stuff. I'm Kristen. I am in charge of the Six Sisters YouTube. And today I'm sharing with you 3 delicious chicken recipes that you can make right inside of your Instant Pot. I'm in my bedroom because my baby is sleeping, so I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. So I'm going to talk with you here, then jump onto the kitchen so I can show you all these delicious chicken recipes. Now, in case you didn't know, every Monday I'm sharing a new Instant Pot recipe. You are not going to want to miss my Instant Pot recipes because they are simple, easy, and they also taste delicious. So if you haven't done so, be sure to smash that subscribe button so you can follow me along every single Monday. Alright guys, let's head on to the kitchen and make these delicious chicken recipes. For those who don't have an Instant Pot and only have a slow cooker, I'm going to put the link in the description for you so you can also have some fun chicken recipes. The first one I'm going to make is Instant Pot Mexican haystacks. So you're going to start with 3 chicken breasts. Now these ones are frozen, so I'm going to cook them a little longer. Next, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning. And then you're going to add a jar of your favorite salsa. It really doesn't matter the size. This is a medium-sized jar. If you want more liquid in sauce, add a bigger jar. Then I just took the jar, filled it up with a half a cup of water, and just dumped it right over the chicken. And that is it for the Instant Pot part. So you're going to put your lid on. Make sure that your little knob is on sealing, not venting. And you're going to go ahead and cook it on high pressure or manual for 25 minutes because it was frozen. If it's not frozen chicken, you can do it for 20. When it's done, I did a quick release, so I moved the knob to venting and I just pulled off the lid. And I like to shred my chicken right inside of my pot. So I like to put mine on rice. So I have rinsed and drained 1 cup of brown rice and 1 cup of quinoa. Now I like my rice a little bit softer, so I'm going to add 2.5 cups of water. So I put my lid back on, make sure that it's on sealing, not venting, and I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes. I like to push manual when I do my rice. Now once my rice is done cooking, I did a quick release and I put my chicken back into my pot. So then I scooped some of the rice onto a plate so it's all ready for my Mexican haystacks. Now I'm just going to scoop the chicken and the sauce right on to my rice. Now it's time for my favorite part, the toppings. So I love to put a little bit of cheese on top. Here I have cut up red pepper. You can also use tomato, some lettuce. I use spinach because I love spinach, some corn, some black beans, and then some olives on top. I always let my kids put their own toppings on because then they'll actually eat it. The second recipe is honey sesame chicken. Now this recipe is one of our most popular ones on our website, sixsisterstuff.com. I'll link the original recipe down below for you. So we're going to start by getting 3 chicken breasts right inside your Instant Pot. I like to put my chicken on the bottom. So then in a separate bowl, I'm going to add 1 cup of honey. Next, you're going to add a half a cup of soy sauce. I like to use the lower sodium soy sauce, but you can use whatever you like. Then you're going to add 1/2 cup of onions. And on top of that, you're going to add 1/4 cup of ketchup. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now you can add olive oil instead if you want to. Next, you're going to add 2 cloves of garlic or 1 teaspoon of the minced garlic that you can buy in the little jars, which I love. Now you don't have to add 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, but I like to add it. It gives it a little bit of flavor, but don't add too much or it will be really hot. So now you're ready to mix the sauce together. Now just remember, the very bottom, or the first thing we added, is the honey. So you want to make sure that the honey is incorporated in the sauce everywhere. Now just to have a little bit more liquid, I added 1/4 cup of water, and then I'm just going to pour it right on top of my chicken. So put the lid on, make sure that it's on sealing, then I'm going to push manual and go up to 20 minutes. just because the chicken is raw, it's not frozen. 20 minutes works perfectly. Now when it's all the way done, I turn the knob over to venting or a quick release so it can let out the pressure, and it is all cooked and looks amazing. Now I usually let it cool down for a little bit, then I shred my chicken right inside the bowl and serve it over rice. This time I did minute rice to make my life real easy. Now for my last recipe, I am making buffalo chicken, and you can serve it multiple ways. But this recipe, I'm going to serve it right over a sweet potato because it is literally my new favorite food. Okay, so we're going to start off here I put 4 chicken breasts inside the bottom of my Instant Pot. Then I'm adding 1.5 cups of water. Now because this chicken is frozen, I'm going to cook it just a little bit longer. So I'm going to put my lid on, close it all the way, and then turn my little knob to sealing. Not venting, sealing, so it will cook. Next I'm going to push manual because I love the manual button, and go up to 25 minutes. Now you could easily serve this recipe on bread or buns or whatever you want, but I love it on a sweet potato. So I'm going to cook my sweet potato in the microwave. So I'm going to poke some holes in it, then I'm going to wrap it up inside of a paper towel. Now I did wash my sweet potato, don't worry about that. So I put it in the microwave, and then I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes. You can do 7 to 10 minutes. I just like mine really, really soft. Now, when your chicken's all done, again, I did a quick release just because I want to hurry and eat my food. Then you can take the lid off, and you are good to go. So I let it cool for about a minute or so, then I'm going to take it out and drain the water and shred the chicken. So this is just a little serving size of chicken. This is my favorite thing to have for lunch. So I like to just do the single serving size so I can just make enough for myself for lunchtime, and then I'm good to go. The one thing I love about this buffalo sauce is that there's 1 carb and there are no sugars. So it's actually pretty good for you. So I just like to do a little bit on my chicken because it does have a little bit of kick to it. Then I just mix it in really well. If you want more buffalo sauce, you go for it, but I don't like a ton on. Now after my sweet potato is done cooking, I let it rest in the microwave for about a minute or so I can actually pick it up. And to make it a little bit easier on myself, I just like to chop off the edges, and then I'm just going to chop it right in half. Well, I guess not completely in half, so I'm going to leave the skin a little so it will open up. Then I'm going to put my buffalo chicken right on top. Now the secret to this recipe is you're going to add just a little bit of ranch drizzle. Oh, all of those things together are amazing. My husband has now asked to have this recipe on our weekly meal plan. So those are my 3 Instant Pot chicken recipes. I hope that you enjoy them. I'll see you next Monday. Bye!
We'll see you guys next time!
Bye!
Well, I'll